Good evening, world. It is what? It is 7:30. What? 7:35 p.m. evening. So all you guys on my side of the world, you guys are awake, obviously. In a couple hours, you'll be going to bed. Right now in Los Angeles, it's only like what? Right now in Los Angeles, it's only like about 4 o'clock right now in Los Angeles. It's about 4 o'clock in Vancouver right now, right? The west coast of Canada and the States. Whereas the east coast of Canada States, it's like 7:30 around there, about the same time, right? And all you guys on the other side of the world, you guys are sleeping. You guys are sleeping, or you guys are all sleeping, obviously. You're about to go, some of you guys are about to go to bed. All the guys in Europe and Asia and also, they're all sleeping right now. Right now, it's like early in the morning, they're all sleeping. Because they live on the other side of the world, right? The foreign side of the world, obviously. Was all you guys on my side of the world, North America, you guys are all awake still. You guys will enjoy this video after I complete the video. I was going to do a Hollywood news video, but I overslept, and my younger stepbrother is using his laptop, so I can't make a Hollywood news video. But I went online, I did a quick search, obviously, and Avatar already crossed $1.7 million. So I'll do my best to cover that article tomorrow about the box office of Avatar. I think now will probably hit $2 billion. So I was mistaken. I underestimated James Cameron. Avatar's already hit $1.7 million. It's on its third week. Third week right now. It already hit $1.7 million. I think Avatar will most likely hit $2 billion now. It already hit. If it doesn't hit $2 billion, I will not be shocked. If it does hit $2 billion now, I will not be surprised. I said that many times. I will not be surprised if Avatar does over $2 billion. Sarah. And if it does do over $2 billion, I will not be shocked. The movie was obviously very, very profitable. It was obviously very, very profitable, obviously, and it made a lot of money, obviously. The Avatar movies, I'm sorry. I don't think it'll hit $3 billion like the originals. I don't think it'll do that number. But if it does hit $2 billion, I will not be surprised. $300 million to go to hit $2 billion. And I said, even though I predicted it will not do $2 billion, I said I will not be shocked if it does hit $2 billion. It looks like Avatar 2 is having a lot of legs right now. A lot of people are going back to theaters and seeing it. Great word of mouth spread. The movie's doing really good, yeah. Which I might go see. I might go see Avatar soon. Maybe sometime this week I might go watch it. Bust to Hull. I'll go see the movie myself. I'll bust to Hull if it on a good day. I don't want to go when it's fucking cold. If it's freezing cold, I'm not gonna bust to the theaters. No. If it's not that cold, I'll bust to Hull. It's like a 15-minute bus ride, and I'll see it on theaters. Get my popcorn, get my drink, and I'll watch Avatar 2, obviously. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I was gonna cover that topic. $1.7 billion Avatar hit. 1.7 Avatar hit. $1.7 million Avatar hit, so it's doing really good so far, obviously. I might just make a 30-minute video today, guys. I'm tired. I just woke up and I'm so tired I could have slept until like 10 o'clock to today. But I know the convenience store will close. The Pepinor will close down. That's why it will close. That's why I want to get my beer early. That's why I woke up at 7. And I wanted to make a video for you guys. That way Because I know if I make a video at 10, you guys will not be able to see the video until like earlier the next day. Because around like 12 o'clock, 11:30, they take away the cord. You take away the internet cords from Zara. Ivan, yeah, they've been taking away the internet cords since like May last year. So for what? For like 8 months straight, they've been taking away the cord. It's crazy. I always download stuff. I download stuff to watch. So when they take away the cord, I have stuff to watch. I download stuff. I watch it on my phone. That way I have something to watch when the internet cord's not here, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to talk about Zanus. Zanus I'll make for $1,020,000 based off $1,020,000,000 based off my fantasy novel that I wrote. $600 million towards the movie, 10 towards the doc, and 410 towards salaries. To pay the cast and crew of my 17. Look at an amazing story for that. I wrote a masterpiece, man. I wrote a fucking masterpiece. Yeah, I wrote a masterpiece of a story. A masterpiece. I wrote a masterpiece. A masterpiece of a story. I wrote a masterpiece. Really, Ivan? Yeah, man, I wrote a masterpiece. A masterpiece. Yeah, man. A masterpiece of a story. You guys will see what I mean when you read my book, man. When you read my book, it's finally gonna hit your minds. Man, I even wrote a masterpiece of a story. Yeah, I wrote an amazing story. My youngest brother is editing a movie on volume 3 right now. I guarantee he's like, holy shit, Ivan's book is interesting. Yeah, it's an interesting book, man. I wrote a masterpiece. Better than even Lord of the Rings. I wrote a masterpiece better than even Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I wrote an amazing story. Took me 8 years to finish this book, man. And that's why I'm never writing a book ever again after Zanus, man. Oh my god, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of fucking work, man. Writing a script is not that bad, but like, writing a script is even harder than writing a novel. Because you have to constantly visualize what you see, what you see and all that stuff. You have to picture your scenes in your mind. You have to picture the scenes in your mind. You have to constantly visualize what you see. Yeah, it's tougher than writing a novel. Because I wrote the book, obviously, it'll be easier to write the screenplay. Because I have a foundation for my screenplay. I look at my book, and I can visualize the scenes in my mind. I write the dialogue and the scenes. It won't be as hard to write Zanus. Whereas The Great Escape will be tougher to write because, but I'm not writing The Great Escape. The Great Escape, I'll hire my own writing team to do that for me. After Zanus, I'm retiring as a writer. I don't want to write another movie ever again. I want to just focus on practicing my lines and executive producing, signing the contracts, and then making calls for the main things, and that's it. For The Great Escape, I'm not writing that script. For The Matrix 4, if I do Matrix 4, I'm not writing the script. I'll hire my own team to write it. I'll have my two scriptwriters help out the screenwriter and the director write it. Because I don't know anything about CIA, man. I'll help build the world and all stuff. And I'll take notes for the story. The three, for all my movies, I'm gonna take notes of each. That way, I what? Take notes. That way, I have what? I take notes. That way, the screenwriters have a foundation when they write stuff. The screenwriters have a foundation when they write stuff. Sarah. The screenwriters have a foundation when they write stuff. They have a foundation when they write stuff. They have a foundation when they write stuff. The screenwriters. So I'll plan out my three. I'll plan out my 3-act structure. My 3-act structure. My 3-act structure for what? For The Great Escape. That way the writers have a foundation. Okay, this is what happens in the beginning, the middle, and the end. The beginning, middle, and the end, obviously. The first act is the couple gets killed. We're on the road. We can't find jobs. We can't find jobs. That's the first act. Then we meet Paul Bettany. He recruits us. The second act is we train in the company, we work for the company. The third act is we're on the run. We're kicking ass. Those are the 3-act structures of The Great Escape story. You plan out those 3 acts, then what? The screenwriters will now have foundation to write your story. You gave them some ideas. They have some ideas how to when they write your story. Obviously, same thing for Zanus. Zanus, you have 3 acts too. You have volume 1, volume 2, and volume 3. So the 3 acts are much longer, obviously. Well, you have the 3 acts. You have one story told in 3 volumes. Those are the 3 acts. But you also have 3 acts within each volume too, because each volume is its own story, right? Pretty much, right? It's one story, but each volume it's also its own story. So you have 3 acts within the one volume, and you have 3 acts within the whole 3 volumes. Volume 1, Act 1, Volume 2, Act 2, Volume 3, Act 3. You also have 3 acts within each of the volumes, right? Looking like a 12-hour movie for Zanus, something long. A long movie, like Lord of the Rings. Yeah, something really, really long for Zanus, like Lord of the Rings. Something long, yeah. Peter, I'll sign for this $500 million deal. Mel Gibson, I'll sign for this $200, like $20 million deal, whatever it is. Yeah, Peter wants more money. I'm not paying him any more money. That's good enough for him. Like, Peter, I'm not paying you any more money. I said your name 3 times. I'm not paying you any more money. You're greedy. You're blind by your greed. You're greedy, Peter. I'm not paying you any more money. This is enough money. It's a deal. Yeah, I gave you a good deal. You don't like my offer, man. You're well welcome to go to Hollywood and be a dirty slave. You don't like my offer, man. You want to be a dirty slave and go back to Hollywood and be a part of that system, you're more than welcome to go back to Hollywood. I'll hire Mel Gibson over you. You won't get your freedom. You won't get this billion-dollar budget. You won't get the same perks. They're not going to pay you the kind of money I'm paying you, especially in free cash. Hollywood never paid Peter Jackson $500 million in free cash. No, they pay him $500 million in dirty cash. He has to do it to make that money. Because in Hollywood, you don't make free money, man. You have to do it to make your money. Hollywood's dirty. There's a reason why if I sold out, I'd be sharing with the world. And for me and VJ to get roles, we have to do it. Obviously, me and VJ would have to do it too. Yeah, Hollywood's not free. Obviously, there's a reason why VJ made a song called "I Want to Make It in America." You know what I'm saying? She talks about how she's pretty much saying, yeah, I want to make it in America, and she talks about how like she does dirty shit to live that great life. Yeah, in her Priceless song, she says the best things in life are free. Like my first kiss on your lips, obviously. Well, the symbolism of me, obviously. Once VJ's with me, she's now free. Whereas when in Hollywood, she's not free. VJ's a dirty slave in Hollywood. She's not free. In Hollywood, you gotta do it to make your money, man. It's not free, man. Yes, you live the life and you're famous also, but it comes at a price. You have to do it. So if you're married, you know what I'm saying? You're in a relationship with, you have a supposedly good relationship with your wife. You know what I'm saying? And you have a supposedly good relationship with your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get roles, television roles, especially the movie roles, you got to do it, man, to make your money. And they pay the price to make that money, obviously. It's okay, honey, you know what I'm saying? Just do it, you know what I'm saying? We'll get through this. You know what I'm saying? You sign a $10 million deal. With this money, we can live the great life, honey. You know what I'm saying? We can get through this. And they get through it, obviously. And then the actor does it, obviously. And he gets the job. He's famous, but he had to do it to make his money. It's not free. Whereas for my company, it's all free. Everything's free. You get your freedom. Because I'm clean. I'm not dirty, man. It's not hard to be a clean business person. It's not hard to be clean. Just be clean. Don't be dirty. Even VJ will be like, yeah, Ivan, don't make the actors pay a price, Ivan. You don't want the actors, you don't want the actors to think of us as dirty people. Yeah, you have the actors pay a price to make their money. The actors are not going to see you as a dirty businessman. Yeah, there's nothing worse than an actor seeing you as a dirty businessman. Whereas for me, they get their freedom. Oh, Ivan's clean. Ivan's a clean businessman. Yes, I'm a clean businessman because I'm holy, obviously. I'm a good man, and from the sky, I'm holy. Whereas these Hollywood executives are not holy, obviously. They're the opposite of holy. You know what I'm saying? They make you pay a price to make your money, obviously. They gave him a good deal, obviously, but they paid a price to make that money, man, Sarah. Like, Peter, if you don't like my offer, you're more than welcome to go back to Hollywood there and save it on my offer. It's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, I gave you a good deal. I got you out of Hollywood. You're going to have freedom for a good, 5 years of your life. I got you out of Hollywood. I gave you a good deal. A $500 contract is good enough. I'm not paying you any more money. Sincere? I'm not paying you any more money. If you hear the noise, you might hear the noise. My step-parents are talking upstairs with my younger step-brother, so you have to excuse the noise. Yeah. Yeah, and after this video, I'm going to take my shower, and I'm going to go to the store and get my beer and smells, and I'll watch the video with you guys. And you better enjoy this video while you still can. Because once I'm hitting on peace on my life, man, you're not going to be saved. I'm saying that. You made me pay a price, you're also going to pay too. It's fair, man. You think I'm going to save you when I'm hitting, you're not going to be saved. You guys think there's hope my life is coming back. I'm not coming back. I'm peacing the fuck out once I'm hitting. I'm taking my wife, I'm taking my money, I'm peacing out. And you guys know, you can see the future. You know I'm peacing out. I'm not going to do like that, man. You want me to save you. I want my stats on my channel, which you're not gonna do. Okay, I'm not making any feels for you. You deserve, man. You have not seen my face, guys, since for more than a year now. I've been doing the black screen. Yeah, I've been doing this listening series for almost a year now. This March will be the 1 year anniversary of my listening series. You better enjoy it while you still can. Yes, I'm pumping out videos, but you don't see my face. It's a black screen. Yeah, you guys deserve. I'm not making any videos for you when I'm king. I'm peacing out. You made me pay, you're also going to pay too. Had you not made me pay, I would have made thousands of videos for you to watch on YouTube, man. You would have seen me in the public eye, but because you guys are crazy, we can't let Ivan make his free money. When I put the rule, don't fucking touch my wife, the only way the relationship will work is if me and VJ are both free and nobody touches us. That's why I set the whole thing up. You can't touch us, man. VJ cannot be touched. If you touch her, she will see hell. And as long as she sees hell, she will cry in my arms every night. She'll cry in my arms every night, and what? She'll cry in my arms every night, and what? She'll cry in my arms every night, and the relationship won't work. You guys know this, and yet you want me and her to share. Because you're crazy people, man. Yeah, man. You know, you think I'm gonna let you do my that? I'm not gonna do my that. I'm choosing death, or I'm running off. We'll see what happens. I'm taking my wife and I'm peacing out. I'm taking my money and I'm peacing out after this. Yeah, man. Because I told you if I ran off, I would crush VJ. VJ will be crushed. She'd be crushed mentally and physically. She'd be completely crushed, obviously. But she now knows she'll never see her husband ever. Well, you guys won't let her see me, obviously. And what? Like, you guys think you control my relationship? You're fucking crazy psychopaths, man. Oh my god. I don't know who gave you the prerogative that you control my relationship. She's not even your wife and not even your husband. Like, who gave you? Oh, no one, Ivan. We're just envious. Because you're envious, you think you control my relationship. You're not even God. You didn't create this place, man. You think you control me. You guys are my fucking creation. And you think you control my relationship because you're crazy psychopaths. Like, you're not even a mess with you made. Yeah, man. You can see her now, Ivan. I'm like, so you think you control my relationship? She's not even your wife. You don't control my relationship. You just think you do because you're crazy psychopaths, obviously. And people make fun of me because of my mental illness. When I watch stuff on TV, you always know these people, oh, see, Ivan's crazy. I'm like, what about you? You're 10 times crazier than me. I have not seen VJ's face in 30 fucking years. You cause mess in my life and you want me to share. And you think you have control over my own relationship. And you call me the crazy one. And you got, yeah, Ivan, we like hating on you because you piss us off so much. And you shot so good, Ivan. We're 10 times crazier than you, yes. You're crazy psychopaths. You're nothing but a mess with VJ, but I would never do the things that you did to me and VJ. It's fucking psychotic what you guys did to me and VJ. Yeah, you did to me and VJ. Because you're crazy people, obviously. You're nothing but a mess with VJ, man. And that's why I'm taking my money and I'm peacing out with my wife after this. You're left behind, you're not saved. You deserve, man. I'm not going to do like that. You pray and hope I'm coming back. I'm not coming back on the Sabbath channel, man. I'm peacing out. I'm going to live out like VJ and you're left behind. You're not saved. You pay a price too, man. That's fair. Ivan has to pay that heavy price. He's like, yeah, you're also going to pay a heavy price. No, I'm kidding. You're abandoning the word of God. You're not saved. When I'm experiencing that international worldwide fame, and I'm training every day to VJ, you're not a part of that. You're left behind. You're not saved. Which is a horrific price to pay, man. Being left behind is not a good price to pay. Trust me, once I start the process of Zayn's, I experience that fame with the actors and Peter and all them, you guys will finally feel the price. You're going to feel it. Yeah, I feel the price of being left behind. You're going to feel that price, man. It's a horrific price to pay, man. Such a bad price, these actors are going to beg me to resign them, and some of them might even cry. Some of them might even cry. Yeah, man. Some of those Zayn's actors might even cry, shed tears. Ivan, VJ, please, like, resign me. And I'm saying, yeah, Peter might even shed tears. Ivan, please, I want to be saved. I had the best experience of my life. I don't want to go back to Hollywood. Yeah, after these actors experience that fame with me for my movie, they're not going to want to go back to Hollywood. Ivan, please, man, I don't want to go back to Hollywood, man. I want to work for you for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to be saved. They want to. My career feels meaningless without you, Ivan. I know it does, but you're going to get what you deserve. You're going to go back to Hollywood and left behind. And I was nice enough to save you for this. I was nice enough to save you for Zayn's. You're not good for my next movie. You're not good for The Great Escape, huh? Yeah. Because Peter and all the actors had a blast. They're part of that fame and buzz. Billionaire budget movie, Eric and all them devils. Part of the buzz, that buzz in the movie, like the red carpet event. Yeah, they're gonna beg, man. And Peter is a powerful director. The guy does not struggle getting roles. He gets many offers in Hollywood. He rejects offers and accepts offers as he pleases, obviously. You know what I'm saying? You can tell Peter Jackson has been very picky in what he wants to do for movies. Ever since he did The Hobbit, and he did more engines, he hasn't really been directing much movies lately. But he did a documentary called Get Out, and I heard he won an Academy Award for that, an Emmy Award, whatever it is, for that. Yeah, Peter is obviously very picky in what he wants to do because the guy already has more than enough money, never has to work again. He's a billionaire, and he's picking what projects he wants to do in Hollywood, obviously. Because it's not even movie, and Zane's is like the best story we're told. Peter will want to get his hands on my story, obviously. So I'm saying, his agent will guarantee be calling my office. Hey, Ivan, are you thinking of hiring any directors? And I guess I am. My two top candidates are Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson. And I'll fly in Mel Gibson and Peter Jackson, and I'll test their creativity. We'll ask them questions. Me and Vijay will decide who's better for the job. Then, like a week later, I'll fly them in, and they're going what? Or just me by myself if I don't say Vijay, right? If I run off, we'll see what happens. Me and Vijay, what? Me and Peter. I will what? Peter will what? Peter will sign his contract, obviously, with his, and I'll sign his wife, Fran, and Barry Osborne. And I'll ask him who's the best assistant director to help you. And somebody tells me Peter will choose Guillermo del Toro. Because Guillermo del Toro is a fancy guy, too. He did Pan's Labyrinth. He did Pacific Rim. He did Lady in the Water. He's a fancy Pinocchio. He's into fancy, too. And he also worked on Peter. He worked with Peter for The Hobbit. He co-wrote the scripts. He did concerts. That's why I think he's the best man to help Peter out. Hire Guillermo or Guatemala. I like calling him Guatemala. Hire Guatemala del Toro as an assistant director to help Peter out. And you hire a first unit director team and a second unit director team, or a third unit. I don't know if there's. I think there's only 2 units, right? There's 2 or 3 units. You hire two to three director units to help out Peter and Guillermo del Toro with the action scenes and all that stuff. So you have to hire like a first unit director team, second unit director team to help Peter out with the directing. Do that to help Peter out, obviously, with his directing duties. Of his directing duties. So Sarah, do that to help Peter out. Peter will need help, obviously, with his directing. When production starts, so forth, he's gonna need help. So Guillermo del Toro will help him, obviously, but like those 2 directors can't handle everything. You need to have a first unit director team, a second director team to handle like the big action sequences, the gatherings. Like you need your first unit director team to help out your directors and all that stuff. Yeah, they need help, obviously. The directors mainly focus on the actors in their scenes. And whenever they have big scenes with like big crowds and action scenes, the first unit director teams usually are the ones who help out the directors with that stuff. The big scenes. That's what the first unit director teams are there for. They're there for the action sequences and the big scenes. They help out the directors. The directors focus on the scenes with the actors. So Peter will mainly focus on the scenes with the actors. But I also want him directing the action sequences too, though. I don't pay you like $85 million for nothing. I'm gonna put you to work. Well, Guillermo del Toro, Peter, you guys took your notes for the action sequences, but the first unit director team and second unit director team will help you out. My 2 heroes will help you out a little bit. That way you have help for the scenes. And you coordinate a good action sequences. You can have the stuntman help Peter with the action sequences too. The stuntman help the first unit director team and second director team with the action sequences. And have the stuntman go over Peter's notes for all the action sequences, and they help out Peter. That way you get a good movie. I know what I'm doing. Sincere. Sincere, yeah. That's why Zane's will be the best story we told the most adventure. Yeah, man. $1 billion, 20 million movie. It'll blow the technology of Avatar, Pandora, and what? It'll blow that technology out of the water. And it'll blow the technology of what? It'll blow the technology of Lord of the Rings out of the water. And you're looking at real horror that will make The Exorcist look like a PG-13 movie. The Exorcist is a fucking freaky movie. It's rated R. Very disturbing. Well, Airtight will make that that movie look. It won't make it look good because The Exorcist is a freaky movie, but it'll make The Exorcist look like a 14+ movie, man, a PG-13 14+ movie. Because even though The Exorcist is scary, it was made in the 70s. It's a little cheesy, the movie. I'm sorry. It's a little cheesy. It's a little cheesy of a movie. Whereas Zayas is made in 2020, hence it will not look that cheesy. But The Exorcist is arguably the scariest movie ever made. That was a freaky movie. And Zane's will make The Exorcist look like a 14+ movie. Yeah. Zane's will become the scariest movie ever made. As Ayrton and them are walking demons and devils. Because every movie made that before, man. Because every movie made, yes, The Exorcist, you have devils in it, but the devils possess like a girl. Whereas Ayrton and them are real devils. Like you see their face, or the real demonic beings. There's never been a movie made that before. The closest thing I can think of is Lord of the Rings. But Lord of the Rings is not really scary. The orcs look like demons and devils, obviously. But they're not that scary. The Orc-hai and Ringers are like demons and devils. They're kind of like demons and devils. They're different races, you know what I'm saying, but they're not that scary. So I'm saying, well, Eretag and them are real demons and devils. They're walking demons and devils. Yeah, that's why the movie will have crazy worldwide buzz. It'll have crazy worldwide buzz, the movie. Yeah, man. The movie will have crazy worldwide buzz. It'll have crazy worldwide buzz, the movie. Yeah, man. Hence why those actors are lucky. Hence why those actors are lucky. Those Zane's actors are lucky, yeah. And they're gonna beg, obviously. Ivan, I had the best time of my life, Ivan. I know you did, but you're not good for the next movie. Ivan, I don't want to go back to Hollywood, man. Yeah. Some of them might even tell me, Ivan, I don't want to go back to Hollywood, man. I want to be in your next movie, Ivan. Because they know my company pays when my company's burned in Hollywood. And they know Hollywood's dirty. That's not a big reason, as most people like do it for money, but they know Hollywood's dirty over there. They have to do it to make their money. And they know they're not going to get the same experience they did for my movie. They're not going to get the same fame, the same buzz. They're not going to trend like crazy like it did for my movie. They're not going to get the same fame, the same buzz. They're not going to get paid as much money. As chances are, Yvonne, Joy, John Boyega, when they go back to Hollywood, they can now negotiate for their $2+ million. $2, $3, $4 million they can negotiate for. And over the years, when they get bigger, if they get bigger, obviously, they can negotiate for more. Maybe $10 million now, $12 million now, $15 million now. You know what I'm saying? But even then, it doesn't pay as much as my company, as I'm giving all the actors a piece of the royalties, excluding the rich salary. Yeah, they know in Hollywood actors rarely get a piece of the royalties. They usually get their flat salary, and that's it. Sometimes Hollywood gives actors a piece of the royalties, but usually they get their flat salary and that's it. They get their $4, their $3, their $2, their $5 million. If you're a smaller A-list actor, you know what I'm saying? Whereas if you're a bigger one, you can make more money, obviously. So I'm not kind of